Okay, so you bought yarn hanks and you don't know how to untwist them or cake them or what to do with them or how to use them. Well, this video is going to show you everything you need. This is my yarn hank from my personal favorite brand, Knit and Crochet. It is hand dyed and this is the colorway Charcoal Swirl. I think it is really beautiful and I can't wait to work with it. But first I need to cake it. So let's get into that. First, you're going to take off the tag. This, where the tag is usually the front, which means this is the back end. And what you're usually going to look for is this little knot down at the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and place it like this, hold on to it, and then take the second part and pull it out. Okay? So it's just going to untwist for you like this, like so. But how do I get it onto here? It just looks like a snake, you might be asking. So what you're going to do is, you see how you still have this chunk here. You're going to put your hand through that. Your thumb is what I do. And you're going to widen the opening. And what you are effectively doing is turning it into a little circle, like this. Now you're going to grab your yarn umbrella and you're going to stretch it out, or at least that's what I do. You can do this however you want. But I put it around my yarn umbrella, and then I stretch it out. And your yarn umbrella should rotate. If it doesn't, you might have a problem. Next, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to twist it around. And I think I found the two ends. So give me a second. Yes. So the beginning of this yarn and the end are usually tied together. And you'll know because there are multiple strands of yarn tied together here, like about 3 or 4. And what you're going to do is just cut off that little knot right there. And then you just take it. So this is the little string that was holding it together. And right here we have our beginning. So I like to use my beginning to help me find the little parts that need to be cut. So found another one. And what you can do is you just pull these off. So pulling, came to a stop, so I found another one. So where it came to a stop, I just go ahead and I cut. And you can just pull these out. I don't really care how you do it. If there's a personal preference, just do that. But I think that is all. And now what you're gonna do is you scooch this back and you're going to take your cake maker. That's what I call it. I don't know the professional name for it, but just leave it down in the comments for me. And you are going to take your yarn. Probably should have done this with a thicker yarn, but you're going to take your end and put it through. And you're going to clip it onto the little slits. And now mine is a hand crepe one. You can get it off Amazon. And it's been very high quality. I actually really like it. But then you are going to take it, and what I like to do is I turn it towards me and have the little part that feeds the yarn towards the yarn. And you're going to want to pull on it a little, like not a lot, but just be holding on to it to apply a little bit of tension so you have a nice and even yarn ball. And you're going to start twisting. And your yarn umbrella will eventually, come on, work with me here. Eventually, there we go, start working with you. I find that usually in the beginning, it likes to be very much, I don't like you, I'm not gonna work with you. But once you get into it, it starts spinning for you very nicely, and it works well. Okay. But you're just gonna do this until you have a full yarn ball that looks something like this. Come to my next video for more. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm KJ from KJ's Knickknacks.